Hello, everybody. We have a great show for you tonight. A short one, but a good one nonetheless. So, this 18-year-old TikToker filmed himself committing crimes, like asking strangers if they wanted to die in a baklava.
Oh, so it's you. Well done, fam. It's you with the glasses. Yo, yeah, do the die.
What? Listen.
Oh, no, it's not. Basically, man saw you from over there, yeah? Take a seat. Take a seat, bro. Man just saw you from over there, innit, yeah? And you look like you wanted to get...
Or breaking into people's houses.
Get into random houses, let's go.
James, come to the front door right now, please.
James.
Hi.
You man, come.
Hello, James.
We need to speak to James.
James.
Hi.
James.
Is this
Right,
where the
shut
study
up.
group is?
No. What door number is this?
Or breaking into random people's houses. And then just plain thievery. Why not?
Hello.
Hi.
You got a nice dog.
Sorry?
You got a nice dog.
She's lovely. She's family dog. Don't run away.
Boom gang, whole lot of gangs. You're outside! You're outside! You're outside! Bro, look at this fucking dog!
Touching a young woman's hair while asking them if they want to die.
You got some nice hair. It's nice and luscious. Do you wanna die? I asked him a question, a serious question. Do you wanna die?
No.
Half speak, I'm talking to you, bro. You don't.
He also organized his racially diverse fan base to go around mass thieving from stores. That personally reminded me of a more mellow, less severe version of the BLM riots.
We outside every time.
He then walked into a library and started ripping up stuff.
Alright, boom, we're in the library. I'm sorry, come, let's go. Excuse me, what, can I, get a book here? I just got a bit of, can I get this book, please?
Right, okay, just 1 minute.
This is not, if I can get books from the library, why can't I rip the pages out of the books as well?
Because then other people can also.
So, who gives a fuck about other people? Let me get this, sorry.
Okay, can you get Adam, please?
So I think everyone here can agree that his behavior has been absolutely awful, completely terrible, abysmal, disgusting, worthy of repugnant feelings. But yet he hasn't, for none of those crimes, he was seriously charged. He wasn't seriously charged for any of those crimes. And not only was he not charged with a serious crime or sent to prison or anything like that, but he was given fame and money.
I don't let things affect me because you guys are on social media giving me what I want, basically, at the end of the day. You're commenting on these videos, you're engaging, you're posting me more, sharing me everywhere. It's just making my thing blow up. We are going viral, lads. More viral than I've been in the past, like, 2.
Why is this? Well, it's because he hasn't questioned the message. While people who question the message are being sent away, locked in prison for years, like we're going to see for stuff like kindergarten insults or mean tweets or even looking at people funny, like that over 80-year-old grandma in Germany who got arrested for, I think, anti-Semitism. But since he's not doing anything that's questioning the message, he's black, and until this next one, all of his victims were white people. The English government doesn't care about it. However, he did cross the line and did get himself in serious trouble when he physically assaulted a Orthodox Jew in London. For that, he was charged with the serious felony of racially aggravated assault after police held him for 36 hours. So that's a very serious felony in England. Now, notice that. So he went to a white librarian and started ripping up her books. He broke into white people's homes. He stole a white woman's dog. He would touch white people's hair and ask them if they wanted to die. He would go around chasing and scaring that white man with the baklava. And there were no punishments. But when he attacked a Jew, he got in serious trouble. Well, I guess sort of makes me think of that old quote. Let's see, how does it go? If you want to know who rules you, figure out who you can't criticize. Of course, that was just a joke. I would never say anything anti-Semitic on this show. This is a good, wholesome, politically correct show. But the cops, the English cops, these English pigs are such sissies that, and so limp-wristed, that they couldn't even charge that guy with a serious crime, even for attacking the race that cannot be touched and cannot be criticized under any circumstances. He was reduced to the very minor charge of criminal damage. In other news, England is having a BLM play, and they are not allowing white people to watch it. They've just banned white people from watching this play. So if this is in England, this is a one-night play, only for one night, and white people aren't allowed to watch it. They say they don't want the black actors to have to suffer from the white gaze. I don't know, maybe some of you can dress in blackface and sneak in. Tell me if it's good. I don't know, maybe, I think they might have even already done the play at this point, but if they're still going to do it and I was in England, I could wear blackface and put on, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's sort of like a pillbox like hat, but it's for like the Muslims. I could put on one of those and say I'm a black Muslim, get the Muslim religious garments and the blackface. I'm sure they would let me in, and I don't know, but I'm not too upset about this, and I probably wouldn't do that because from the description, the play sounds absolutely awful. It sounds like an absolutely awful play. So I don't think we're going to be us white people are going to be missing too much. I don't think the Aryan race is missing out a lot this time. I recently watched this clip from a stream. I think it was from Destiny, I believe, though I may be erroneous on that. But he was talking to this Jew, and he said, "Oh, with all this stuff, this was an older clip, but with all this stuff with Kanye West and Nick Fuentes, are you scared that, are you terrified that there's going to be like another Holocaust?" Well, do you know what's really scary? If you're a white person, that's what's truly terrifying, because not only is there more hatred against the white race than the Jew or any other race, but the racism and hatred and bigotry against us is politically correct. it's celebrated by the mainstream culture. You can, if you say one thing about white people and the exactly same thing about black people or Jews or whatever, especially not Jews, then you'll get in really big trouble. Then one is celebrated and will get you an applause, will get you money, will get you fame, while the other one will get you canceled, will get your life ruined, will get everything you worked for taken away from you. And that's just in America. If you do that in Canada, England, Ireland, Scotland, Germany, Australia, any of those places, they won't just stop there. They'll also throw you in prison on top of that. So by all means, the Jews should not be scared of having atrocities committed against them. The white people should. Some quite bad news a lot of bad news has happened since my last stream, but specifically I'm thinking about the fact that Ron DeSantis declared he is running for president. So he's officially running for president. We all knew this was coming, but the best of us didn't want it to happen, or at least hoped and prayed that it wouldn't happen. But it's happened, and it's happening. So what should we take about this? What should we take from this? Well, what we can take from this is we need to do everything we can to make sure Ron DeSantis loses the presidential race. We need to ensure Donald Trump gets the Republican candidacy. This should be an all-out war against Ron DeSantis. Do everything we can to terrorize Ron DeSantis, to smear Ron DeSantis, to get dirt on Ron DeSantis for the next year until the Republican nomination. There's going to be a debate between Trump and Ron DeSantis pretty soon, though I've heard some rumors that Donald Trump might not even show up. Base move by him, by the way. But that might happen, and we certainly do not want that to happen. So we need to do everything we can to ensure Ron DeSantis becomes the Republican candidate for president, and then we need to do everything we can to make Donald Trump becomes president, because he's really the only respectable one. Ron DeSantis is cucked. Joe Biden is cucked. All the other mainstream people who are running for the Republican candidacy are cucked. I can't think of a liberal who isn't cucked. Heaven forbid one of these libertarian candidates. So I guess we need to do everything we can to campaign for Trump. I'm going to call it good for tonight. I think I basically got through the news I wanted to talk about. And I'm hoping to get another live stream tomorrow night. I know I did this one at 10, but that's a little bit late. So I'm hoping to get this next one out earlier in the night. So hopefully see you tomorrow night.